name is Danny, founder of GoFar, and I would like to talk to you about cars. Now, Australians spend a fortune of time, money and pain when it comes to our cars. We spend $30 billion a year on fuel alone. When it comes to taking your car to a mechanic, you'll never be quite sure how much they're going to charge you when you come to pick it up. One thing you can be absolutely certain of is that you're going to have a bad day. Now, who here is a good driver? Come on, everybody's a good driver, right? Well, look, as a good driver, you know when it comes to insurance, you're subsidising the bad ones. And if you're one of the millions of Australians that should be keeping a logbook for your business purposes with your personal vehicle, you'll know that we tend to avoid it and we lose money because of it. Now, GoFar we have a solution, and it's called GoFar, and it's in this box. GoFar makes your car a connected car. It makes you an informed and therefore powerful car owner, and it helps you with your car. It saves you time, money, and reduces a whole lot of hassle. Now, there are 3 parts to GoFar. We have a beautiful mobile application. We have a stunning dashboard display. It's called Ray. It sits right on your vehicle's dashboard. And we have our GoFar adapter. The GoFar adapter contains all the smarts, and it can connect to any modern vehicle. You can think of it like a Fitbit for your car. When it comes to car expenses, GoFar makes it easy. It keeps a full digital log of all of your driving. Just swipe right on the trips that are business and export when it comes to tax time. It saves you hours of time and ensures that you get the maximum amount of money back on your tax claim. When it comes to car health, GoFar keeps track of this for you. And if there's an issue with your car, GoFar will alert you to it and give you a plain English explanation of it. You can even make a call for free to get some advice on the problem. And it gives you the upper hand when it comes to dealing with your mechanic. And GoFar gives you real-time feedback on your driving. It guides you to a more efficient driving style. And our users are saving on average 9.8% on their fuel bills. And of course, this means less carbon emissions. And GoFar makes car servicing easy. When your service is coming due, GoFar will get you a quote in advance, which is transparent. And if you like it, simply nominate the time and the place you'd like the service done. It's a mobile service, they'll come to you, and you'll pay exactly what's on the quote, and not 1 cent more. So how are we going so far? Well, GoFar, we have some US patents, we've raised some money, we've had a successful Kickstarter campaign, and unlike many of them, we've actually delivered. And we've signed up some B2B partners. And also, Malcolm Turnbull is actually one of our customers. So we've also got some good media. 7 News did a lovely feature on us. And I'm also happy to announce here today that we clicked over our 10 millionth kilometre this week driven with GoFar. Yeah. We have thousands of users across 49 countries, spanning Europe and North America, spanning Asia, the Middle East and Africa. And these are our acquisitions in Australia alone in just the last month. We've got a very capable and strong team based right here in Ultimo. Well, not quite here, but just down the road in Ultimo. And we've got a pretty simple business model. We make a margin on the hardware. We take a cut of the downstream revenue on services, for example. And very soon, we'll be launching an in-app subscription for premium features. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, GoFar. Well done. Over to our judges.
Hi, Danny. That's great to see you. I mean, I know you from when you started this, and,
yes.
And I think you've done a good job in pivoting slowly, which is great. So it's not just about an efficient driving. Question I have is, first of all, to my third piece, what is the grand purpose of the company? Mm-hmm. And the second is what are you going to do with all the data? What monetization you can think of with all the data you're collecting on the different elements?
Sure. So if I can talk about the grand scheme, this company got started around carbon emissions. This is how we started. So if we can make an impact across the world on the way people drive, across hundreds of millions or even billions of vehicles, okay, we can reduce the amount of emissions on a global scale, like significantly. And we can also reduce the amount of fossil fuels that we need to mine for vehicles. And this can be done without changing a single car, right? This is just subtly changing the way people are using their vehicles. It's for free, right? We can achieve this, and we can achieve this today. So this is the reason why we got started. But we need to have a compelling reason for more people to use this product. And that's why you see we have other features that have come into the app, because this multi-value proposition we have found works across a much wider group of people, right? So this is the way we get more units into more cars and effectively have greater effect, on carbon emissions and so forth, yeah. And in terms of the data, there's lots of opportunities, but we're focused on the collecting the data right now. It gets really interesting when we have a lot of it, and we have some of it. We don't have a lot yet. There's really interesting insights that we've been able to collect already, but certainly this will be valuable. Yeah.
Thanks. I like the idea, and in terms of the future scope and those future services are really interesting to me. It seems to be consumer driven at the moment. Have you considered how this might be relevant to businesses from a safety perspective or anything like that, and any plans on that space?
Absolutely, and we've explored that, and we decided consumer first, and we've been getting explosive traction in the consumer space with some new features that we've launched in the previous few months. We feel that getting consumer adoption first will lead to the B2B opportunities down the track. All right, so we'll be in a position to be able to force a negotiation when it comes to car manufacturers, for example. We're not just selling a technology; we're selling, a movement. Yeah.
Perhaps you could feed the data back to VW and Audi so that they have the correct data. Don't mention the war. How many kilometres do I have to drive as a consumer for this to be viable for me if I'm not using my car for business? So if I'm just using it, is it viable at 10,000, 15, 20, or is it a lot more usage before it's viable economically?
So are you talking about how much money you could save on fuel savings alone? Got it, okay. Yeah, so for one example, an Uber driver, if you're driving a lot, one of our guys is saving $20 a week, so he's over $1,000 a year on fuel savings alone. And the cost of the product right now you can buy for $149. So he's paid that back within a very short period of time. If you're not an Uber driver, you're probably looking at a few months. Yeah.
So we only have a few seconds left, but can you just talk about customer engagement with the product? So how long? So when somebody buys it, how often do they engage with it? How often do they use it? What's the sort of engagement stat?
Of course, we track all that stuff. We find about 40% of users engage with the product on a daily basis. Yeah, and some of the applications that are very sticky, so people that use it for business purposes, they use it and they don't stop. Yeah. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to GoFar.